So Russell Wilson and Ciara are having the best time together, and now and again they even let us know about things that's usually kept under wraps. Okay, where's the most insane spot you've carried out the thing? Ooh. Indeed, that is simple for yourself and I. It was the Venice, Italy roads. However, you realize who was in all probability choking at the notice of Ciara and Russell, isn't that so? Her ex and child daddy Future, who has not been blissful by any means about Russell's association in the existence of his child. You don't actually have any idea who this buddy is. For a couple of months and you're bringing him around your child. Who does that? That's what no one does. All in all, Future getting down on Ciara and Russell is nothing new. It's really turning out to be truly unsurprising. In any case, the most recent episode was on July 13th when Quavo delivered the new tune Turn Yo Snap Up, highlighting Future. Indeed, Future made obviously he actually has an issue that remains to be worked out with his child's stepfather. Like he in a real sense raps Goyard sack the shaper. I got it out the field. F. Russell fans found that line discourteous and disagreeable, and many individuals online hauled Future with one individual composition on Twitter. This has gone downhill super quick. He will keep Russell's name in his mouth for eternity. Going on like this, the better man obviously won. Others found it much more insolent for Future to affront the one who was bringing up his child like his own. Like this individual who added he's distraught to such an extent that Ciara is in a cheerful and sound connection with that man who deals with his child like he's his own, simply hopeless. What's more, someone else was like, alright, better child daddy wasn't even no good reason for that, particularly when he dealt with one of your many. The affront would anything say anything wasn't new, yet how precisely did he turn out to be so harsh? Since individuals co-parent calmly. Yet, what is it about Russell and Ciara that Future mightn't? Truly, there are a great deal of things impacting everything here that are making Future demonstrations so foul. So to comprehend that, we need to go way back to when Ciara and Future got together, which was while cooperating and their association in the studio accordingly converted into reality. He's an astounding person. Like he's actually a noble man and I would have zero desire to cross the line and he'd be like, darling, similar to how the situation is playing out. A ton. However, he truly is only an astonishing man. Like, it resembles when we were chipping away at the individual side of things, I simply saw an astonishing individual. Furthermore, the way that he moved toward me and like simply has been since the very first moment is very much like how a man should be according to my point of view. Thus they were even participated in 2013 and invited a child together in 2014, just to separate that year after Future had undermined Ciara, which he denied. Coincidentally, subsequent to managing a public shock, Ciara required a second shot at adoration with Russell and they got hitched in 2016, and from that point forward, Future has not given them a second's tranquility. From the beginning, Future expressed that there was no ill will and that he just needed the best for Ciara. No doubt, man, I'm not contemplating her, man. I maintain that she should be absolutely blissful. Like, you got to comprehend, you believe an individual should be blissful, similar to you have an ex that you had, yet you believe that she should be cheerful. You will in any case be unpleasant in light of the fact that she continued on, correct? I'm not severe. Individuals believe I'm mad in light of the fact that she continued on. I'm great. I'm dealing with me. I don't require him. She want him. However, that changed before long. Also, in what would seem like no time, Future was saying a wide range of dreadful things about both Ciara and Russell. For example, when Future was gotten some information about Russell and Ciara's choice to avoid until marriage, he jokingly told HuffPost Live, God let me know something different. He ain't advised me to stand by. I promise you that after we made it happen, we supplicated. Future likewise made 2 or 3 additional remarks to a great extent, and it really got so terrible that back in 2016, Ciara documented a claim against Future for purportedly impacting her modeling abilities and going after her relationship with Russell to get clout for his music. To start with, she got down on Future for a radio meeting in which he examined a photograph of Russell pushing child Future in his carriage. Thus, of course, I wouldn't believe someone should push my child. Appreciate that is the main rule. Like, I concur. On the off chance that I was a youngster and my mama had a buddy pushing me, I would have leaped out of the carriage and slapped her. I concur. I felt something very similar. Never do that locally. No, you don't bring a man around your child. Future likewise said that Ciara presumably set Russell up by allowing them to get that photograph and added that they ought to avoid his child with regards to all exposure stunts. Interesting how he said that, in light of the fact that many recall when Ciara began dating Future that she was dealing with his kids from the get-go in their relationship, and that didn't appear to be an issue. In any case, now that a man is dealing with his child, he has an issue. It's the twofold norm for some and for Ciara too. I was involved right off the bat in the phase of us getting to know one another, and that has been a major discussion. It's similar to, indeed, what's the distinction here? In her claim, Ciara likewise referenced several different meetings where Future slighted her and Russell prior to bringing up a Twitter bluster where Future said Ciara had control issues. Furthermore, needed to go through legal advisors to see his child. Indeed, as per Ciara, she made a special effort to ensure Future saw their child and said that they had no less than 19 appearances, some spreading over a few days from December 14 to the time that she had documented the claim in 2016. Ciara likewise spread out different dangers Future made, and one of them was the football emoticons with weapons pointing toward them, which Future had posted some time back. She likewise referenced Future Toon Juice, in which he expresses, attempting to F my child mom, dog, what's going on with you? You going to cause me to get that intensity? I'm pulling up on you. Indeed, Future likewise recorded a countersuit guaranteeing that Ciara didn't have a sufficiently high open profile to be stigmatized and alluded to her last collection as a failure. In the end, the two claims were tossed out of the court. As a matter of fact, for some time it seemed like things had quieted down. In any case, in 2019, Future went on Apple Music's Beats One and condemned Russell for doing precisely very thing Ciara advises him to do and not taking care of business. Indeed, even in 2022, there were still signs that there was all the while something going on. After Ciara and Russell left Drake's Super Bowl party in a real sense when Future appeared. Indeed, certain individuals believe that the one issue that Future has that likely makes him express this large number of dreadful things, other than the way that Russell is transparently adoring on his kid and in any event, posting about it via virtual entertainment, is this recall when Ciara and Future split up and everybody was hauling Future for undermining Ciara as per Future? Despite the fact that Ciara knew reality, she just permitted her fans to drag him through the mud. She just obliged the deceiving tales and said nothing like gave an assertion saying, let our own life be, and I wouldn't need to express anything about it. That is something that annoyed him for quite a long time. Yet, paying little mind to the thing Future has said about Russell and Ciara, Ciara has consistently made it look like continuing on from Future to Russell was the best choice of all time. Furthermore, his discussion, it was simply unique. The manner in which he checked life out. It was unique.